It's time to say goodbye to the fall decor and hello to Christmas. On today's episode, we are going to be doing curb appeal boost with Christmas decor on my front porch and also in my entryway with some budget-friendly DIYs to help you out. But first, a big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring this episode. I cannot wait to share with you their amazing products that are absolutely life-changing, especially if you live in an area that's a little prone to power outages, maybe from hurricanes, and we're going to be getting into maybe some hurricane repercussions here in a short bit. But first, it's time to clear out and clean up. Oh my goodness, these wreaths are so beautiful, but I have some other beautiful wreaths that we're going to be hanging as well. Bye until next year. Gross. Okay, I think that might be okay for now. Let's roll it up. Oh, it's so dirty. I gotta go grab a broom. My husband put this pipe here a while ago. I have no clue what it's for, but it's going. Okay, I think it's okay to mop these tiles, at least seasonally, right? Well, my great grandma used to scrub her sidewalks with a scrubby brush and a bucket. So I don't know if she'd be proud of this or if she would roll over in her grave and be like, you gotta do it the good way. But we're gonna use this machine to help me. That looks good. It's almost dry because it's warm outside. I feel good about it. It's nice, fresh and clean. Are you checking out the tree?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It needs to come down.
I don't want it to come down. Can you show me why? Because I don't want to lose this tree.
So this is the inside of the tree. So these are blisters, and so it sways and then starts to pop. And you'll see over here.
Oh, it's even worse.
Yeah. So this is the weak point of the tree, unfortunately. You can even a little bit right here too. You see, so the wind was blowing it over, now it's starting to pop out. So it needs to come down.
Are we gonna call somebody to do it, or?
See how expensive it is, or I could do it.
Well, I know you've done that before, but we are in tight quarters here,
well, palm trees are notoriously tough to cut down because
are they?
They're so it's not like wood. It's not clean. It's like cutting into like sponge. It's just so close to the house and so close to the road, and it's like 30 feet tall.
30 feet tall, and we're gonna have to cut it down. I don't want to.
We'll see how expensive it is, and if it's too expensive, then we'll make sure and not have me on video cutting this palm tree down.
Dolly snuck out. How'd you get out here, sweetie? Okay, so one of the fun projects I have planned for this episode is we are gonna be doing a lamp post that will stay here hopefully permanently, and it's gonna be solar powered. So this is the lamp post top. Now the base part, I thought about building, but then I found one that was really, really good. I think it's made out of PVC, so it will really stand up to the elements really well for a really good price. And I'm like, you know what, it's almost worth it not to build it, to have it, you know, stand up to the elements and all of that. And so that's going to be arriving a little bit later, so we're not going to start this quite yet. Plus, we have a big project over here that we got to take care of first, and some yard work. We got to get our boys out here cleaning up. We've got some weeds to clear out and some general yard work to make it look a lot nicer out here. And so, but this should be about yay high, about 6 feet tall, super, super cute. I am so excited about this because I love the look of a lamppost, and this is solar powered, so it doesn't require me to run any electricity or anything like that. So we're gonna leave this out to let it charge up in the sun. But in the meantime, I wanna share with you the Jackery Explorer 2000. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I cannot wait to share this with you. I am just so blown away by this machine. So this is the Jackery Explorer 2000. This small yet mighty machine is a solar powered generator. That would come in handy in so many instances, and it's just incredible. So like I said, it's solar powered, so you get the solar powers and you can charge this thing with the power of the sun, which, like, if you've been through a hurricane, one of the first things to go is gas. They run out super quick at the gas stations, and plus that costs a lot of money. The sun is free, right? And so So less gas can let off dangerous fumes, and this runs cleaner. So this is so good in so many ways. It's also compact. Solar panels fold down into a very small size. It is just incredible. You've got 3 plugs, you've got USB ports, USB-C, you've got a DC plug that has a flashlight. It also does like a strobe light if you need like help, like a flashing light. So this machine can run your CPAP machines, it can run your refrigerator, it can run heating sources, cooling sources. It is awesome. I think it would make an absolutely amazing Christmas gift. You can take it camping, you can take it on the job site. I mean, if I was going somewhere to do like a build or a renovation, I could take it and charge all of my batteries and everything. I could charge my cell phone. That's really critical, especially when you lose power. Having the ability to charge your cell phone is crazy important, and you would be definitely able to do that with this machine. I want multiple of these. Honestly, I would have a couple of these on hand. I want one up at our home in Maine. It's constantly losing power in Maine. I'm like constantly getting notifications, and I get really worried about that this time of year during winter time, during ice storms and everything. So you can pre-charge it by plugging it in the wall. You can charge it solar power. There's a lot of versatility with this, but what it doesn't require is gas. And so it's cleaner, it's better for the environment, and it's better for your pocketbook long term. So it has 2200 watt output power. So this is suitable for large household appliances and small household appliances alike. It's quiet, it charges quiet, like it's not loud. Some of those big gas running ones are pretty loud. I've heard them when they're running. This is very, very quiet, which I love. Plus it comes with a 5-year full warranty, so you can't go wrong. This is a safe bet. If you're looking for a generator, need a generator, I would definitely go over this. For sure, this is the way to go. Put it on your list this Christmas. They have some excellent sales going on right now, so you're gonna wanna snag it while you can at this special deal. Check out the link and the information in the description box below. I was supposed to receive my solar lamp post last night, and it did not arrive. Okay, I think it just came. Let's hope. Okay, I think this is it, so I'm gonna open it here and see. It's not! It's just a rug pad for my dining room rug that's coming. There's a little foreshadowing. Is it gonna even make it here? I will be so sad if it doesn't. It says it's gonna arrive today. We'll see. Hopefully it arrives before the end of the episode so that we can get that taken care of, but I don't know. In the meantime, we are gonna move on to decorating the front porch. By the garage areas, I've got some things. I wanted to show you what we're going to be doing. I've got some simple wreaths that I had last year. They're beautiful. I love them. And I've got some giant red bows, of course, because I've been using some giant red bows lately in my decor, and you'll see some more giant red bows in the next episode as well. I got these ones at Ross for $4.99, and they are huge and very, very cute. I wanted to do some Christmas bells because we are going to be doing Christmas bells as well, so that's kind of the theme. I've had these ones for a couple years, and I love them, and I think they're beautiful on a wreath. I've used them on Christmas wreaths in the past, and I only had one, and I now have double doors. So I'm like, what are the odds that I can find these again? And so we can have one on each one of the wreaths. Well, I didn't think my odds were that great, but I did go back to Home Goods to see if I could find them just on the off chance, and look. Okay, they are pretty much identical, but this one has a purple ribbon on it and this one has like rope. So we could do one of two things. We could either switch them both out to red velvet ribbon, or I can just try to match up the rope as best I can on this purple one, because I'm not gonna ever probably do purple. I mean, never say never, but I don't ever see myself using purple, and I will kind of want to use them in more neutralized. So we're gonna remove this purple ribbon, and I've got some jute twine, and we're gonna try to replicate this one on this one and try to keep all of the lengths the same and not mess anything up on that. And so that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna assemble the wreaths and we'll go from there. So you can see the finish on this is slightly darker, but not too terrible. And I think it will be close enough once we switch this out. That's a little bit more yellowy. what to do. I'm gonna go see if I have any other jute options and that are a little bit more yellowy. And if not, then we may switch it out to the red velvet ribbon. I found this that's a little bit thicker. It's not as yellow, but I think once we have the big bow over it, and it might not be as noticeable. So we're gonna give that a try. Let's start by taking off all this purple. I might need some wire cutters, it looks like. I'm not using my scissors for that. Okay, so I just took this and hot glued and wrapped this around the ring. So we're ready now to tie these bells on in the same way. So I don't know if you watched my last episode where I decorated my living room, but I bought these beautiful swags from Walmart. They were such a good price. They are so designer and high quality looking, and I am so excited to hang these. And what I got them for is to hang right here. I am trying to decide how I want to hang them, if I want them lower here or if I want them higher. Now that I'm seeing it, I think lower is gonna be good. So what it is that I have this little loopy thing I can hang these off of, but if we get any sort of wind, that won't be very secure. So I'm gonna take some of these green twist ties here. Actually, I don't know if I want the green twist ties. Well, we'll see what it looks like, because then I might just do regular wire. I got the green twist ties because I was planning on bending them back and having them up a little higher, but now that I see it and how it is, I think that hanging it lower is the right call. And I love the ribbon on this. I love the bells on this. We're gonna fluff this up a little bit here. But these are stunners, and they also come in, like, I think an ivory or a cream color. So if you didn't like the traditional red, you could do a different color. I'll link these below, but these are gonna be so cute. Okay, I think that's good. I like that. And then we'll put them on all of our garage lights. This is high. Okay, so I'm thinking that above my door on this window is where I want to put the huge bow that we made. This ought to be interesting. So I've got some command hooks, and I hot glued some zip ties on the back. And the idea is that this is center, and I'm not sure if it will stick there or not. We'll have to see. Here we go. Let's do this without dropping anything, especially myself. This ladder feels secure. It's just a balancing act. Let's see how well we can get the job done from up here. I have a zip tie, like I said, on the back. I'm gonna try to zip tie the center one on before. Let's see if we can do this. I didn't zip tie that on very good. I might have zip tied it I might have glued it in the wrong spot. Is what I'm realizing really quick. So I might have to go down as it is and fix the zip tie. We'll see what we can do. We definitely don't want it to be loose. Okay, let's figure out where we want this. Okay, we'll see. I mean, it's not zip tied on there super tight, but I want 3 command hooks, one in the center, and then we'll do one on each side. So I'm gonna get one more zip tie ready, and we'll drop the rest of the package so I don't have to manage it. And hopefully it doesn't break anything. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then let's get this other side, and hopefully we will be good. How's it looking from down there? Does it look good? Are we happy with that? Does it look centered? Does it look good? I'm gonna go down and see if we need to add like another zip tie or something, but we'll see what it looks like. Oh, so cute. That's so cute. I think that's good. Okay, here's the rugs that we got on last week's Walmart episode where we decorated the living room. I am so excited about this. This is way bigger than what I've had here, and I am super excited about that. We got to make sure we center it. And then this is also way bigger than I've ever bought before and so cute. Look at that, Merry Christmas. Okay, so we're gonna center that. And I don't know if I like wanna push it all the way up against or if I want it to float. I think for now we'll float it. Oh my goodness, this is cute. The rug's a little bit more burgundy and our stuff's a little bit more red, but I think once we get some of the other elements in here, it will all look really cute. Let's see how our bells match up, if they match up good or not. Those are cute. Aren't they cute? Are they a good match? I don't know. Let's step back and see. Okay, I think they're a good match, but like I feel like that bow is higher than this one. So we've got to maybe do some bow adjustments so we can hopefully get those even. Weird. What is going on? I think I need to slide that up. Okay. Let's see if that did the trick. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna have to play with these a little bit to get everything sitting in the proper place that I want them. But yeah, like that's a little cattywampus. I don't know. That's looking better. Okay, we'll keep playing with that. But now I've got these planter pots that we're gonna put some Christmas trees in. So we'll set these here and on either side. I'm loving this. And now we've got our IKEA trees that I think it was last year. If it wasn't last year, it was the year before, but I'm pretty sure it was last year, and I will link that episode. I'm gonna do it a little different this time, but it's kind of a similar concept. If we can get the tree out, we're going to shove it in the soil. Okay, here's our tree. Maybe I need to fluff it up first, I don't know. But I love this tree because it looks so realistic, and I remember the price was pretty good. But this is like a really nice pine tree. A little different treatment in the pot this time, so we'll see how it looks. I don't know if I'll like it. We'll play around. All right, so okay, I'm gonna brush my hand off. Not on my newly cleaned patio. So we're just planting it in our pot here, and then we'll fluff out the branches, and then I've got some ideas, and I might have to play around with the ideas. Okay, I'm getting a package. Hopefully it is my solar post, my lamp post. Feeling good about it because it's an Amazon, and this is not Amazon, it's USPS. Probably Walmart stuff. Oh. Thank you. It was not our lamppost. Isn't this tree looking so good? Okay, so what I was thinking, and I thought there would be a little bit more room at the base, and I was thinking that we could shove in some of the, I just got these poinsettias at like Dollar General. They're very inexpensive. I wasn't worried about them getting ruined or holding up or anything like that. I was thinking that we could shove them in the base here, and now I don't know if I like that idea. I might need to like pot them up separately and maybe put them in front, but we'll just, I don't know if I like that. I think it might need to be in its own pot. And then I got these little berries to tie into some of the berries on the swags over there. I don't like it. I liked the simplicity of the tree just by itself, and I think that that's too busy, but I like the concept of it being out here, so I might go see if I have any pots or anything that I could put like next to it. For now, I'm just gonna take those out because what I'm thinking, here, let me move the box, you can kind of see. I do like the idea of it being out here, but I think it needs to be in its own little pot right here. What do you think? So we'll just put that there for now, and we will do the other tree. I'm gonna try and plant this without the top and push it down a little bit. I don't know if that will help or not. Oh my word, this front porch is gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. had these 2 pots in my stash. They're not the same size, but we're gonna make them work. So in this one, we're just gonna arrange it like it's a vase. And then this one, we'll shove it in the foam. We're gonna try to fluff this out a little bit. Separate them a little. Okay. That's too tall. We'll bend that again. Okay. And then, oops, I was trying to bend that and I pulled it off altogether. So we will put this right in the middle, twist it. Okay, like nothing fancy there, but it'll do. And we'll kind of try to do the same thing here. It will be kind of trickier because it has the foam in it. So we'll just make it work. Hopefully we can make it work. I do have another like pottery vase that's black, but okay, we'll see. I just didn't want to go to the store and buy something. If I could get by with what I have and get like a close enough look, you know? I'm really hoping my lamppost shows up for this episode. I will be super disappointed. I ordered it weeks ago too, and I thought we would have plenty of time. And here we are, sweating bullets over it. Okay. Well, this one's fine. I might have to switch out this pot a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're going to use it for now. And if it doesn't work out, I'll go get something a little bit more sturdy. We'll do this now. Okay, we're going to put that right there. And tuck that in right there. I did it again. I know we killed that bush over there. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of this little boxwood bush. We are thankful for the life that it gave, and I'm really sad that I killed it. I'm sorry. So sad. Okay, we love it. We're sad that we killed it, and I really didn't mean to do that. I never do. It just did not transplant well, and honestly, the bush that was there was dead before. So I think that there's something wrong with that spot. Maybe it's too close to the water source. I don't know. But this little girl right here kept tipping over out of the pot that I had originally planted it in. It's been sitting here for a couple of months out of its pot just because I haven't had the time to plant it in the ground, and for some reason it is not only not dying, it's arriving. As you can see, it needs a little bit of a haircut. So we are going to go ahead, plant it in the ground, and hope that me planting it in the ground somehow does not kill it, that it actually lives this time. So I don't know what I'm doing or not doing, but it's already started to take root. We're gonna have to lift it up a little, and it's about to rain, so hopefully we can get this taken care of before it rains. And so, okay, so we're gonna plant this, and then we are going to give it a haircut, and then maybe we'll put like a cute little Christmas bow on it. So here we go. Let's see. I think we need to go directly underneath this window. So, oh my goodness, I don't know what my curse is, but for whatever reason, I used to actually be pretty good about keeping things in the ground alive. It was only potted things, but I really do think that bush over there was just cursed. I do. I think that there's like where the water line is just messing with whatever is planted there. So, ooh, this soil feels nice and fertile, so that's a good sign. Maybe that's why it's still alive, is because the soil is good right here. And I think there's a water sprayer right here, but it's not like uber close. I think we're almost deep enough. I really feel kind of guilty about that bush because it was fine where it was before. I just wanted a bush there, and it ended up being the kiss of death. Okay, let's see if we can get this face the direction we want. I don't know, that looks pretty good right there. It looks pretty good. What do you think? I mean, other than needing a haircut, it looks good. Let's backfill it. It's gonna rain, so it will probably be a good time to be planting this because it's gonna get rained on really good. I don't know if my husband has clippers in his garage or not to give this a haircut with. If not, then I'll go get some floral clippers, and then we'll give it a haircut. Okay, I'm gonna go see if we have some shears. Okay, let's give this girl a haircut. I wanna be careful and not overdo it. are gonna do a little bow for out on our little tree. Let's see, bigger than that. Okay, let's see how that's about good. We'll do 3 circles, 3 complete ones anyways. And I'm gonna use up the rest of this ribbon. And then we're also gonna do some tails on it. We have 3 loops and some tails. We are going to zip tie this, especially considering that this is gonna be outside. Hot glue is not working at all out in the humidity like I expected. I'm pulling it tight till we feel like each loop is even. That's tight. Oh wait, I don't want to use that. Okay, I'm not going to use my scissors to cut that. I'm going to use some wire cutters. Now we're going to pull the tails like so, and then we're going to pull some of these out to make a ribbon. And this is just a new method I'm doing lately to kind of mimic what we've got going on. That's kind of cute. There we go. Then hopefully we have enough here. I don't know if we have enough here to tie it, but maybe we'll need to figure out another way. Maybe I'll zip tie that together because hot glue, I'm afraid, won't do the trick. Hot glue does not work in humidity, so I'm gonna try this. I could maybe even try to just staple it together or use another kind of adhesive, but let's see if we can't make this work. Okay, and we'll clip that off. I think we will also put another zip tie on there to attach it to our little topiary. And that'll be a cute little touch. And then once Christmas is over, we can just clip it off. There we go, so we can just clip it on, attach it there. We are going to zip tie this right underneath here. Okay, I'm not gonna put it on too tight, so even if it grows over the next couple of months, it will have a little wiggle room. And I don't know, I just feel like that's a cute little Christmassy touch that kind of ties in with everything else. What do we think? Is that a little extra or what? Let's see. I think we did we get that on a good point? Okay. It's a little extra, but we're a little extra. Okay, so I've got this all cleared off. I cleaned it out and everything. The only thing we left is the lamp, which I think I am gonna leave. I put a touch of cheetah print in the living room, and I have the cheetah print on the chairs in the dining room. And so I just decided we're gonna work with this because it's me. And so now what I'm thinking is we're gonna use one of those beautiful My Texas House wreaths that I got on last episode, and we are gonna hang one of them right here, and then I'm gonna use the other 2 in another area in the upcoming episode after this. So I think I'm just gonna use one of these command hooks that we used outside, and we're gonna figure out where we want to hang it, and then we'll press this on. So I think that looks good right about there. I kind of just tapped it on just gently so we can get it, make sure it's the right direction. Okay. So that should be able to more than handle it. And then I also have this My Texas House ribbon and some other red velvet ribbon that I ordered. We're gonna use both of them together, make a simple bow. Yeah, it should be beautiful. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. If I want to just do a loop around it, if I want to do a traditional bow, or if I want to tie it. I think what I'm gonna do is, what to do. I just always go back to my floral days where we just would do twist loops. Anyways, so I don't know. And then I see all these hacks out there. All right, what I think I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna do something similar to what I did on the big giant bow, and we'll just cut segments and zip tie them, or maybe we'll go like this. I'm gonna try something different, I think. Do 3 sections, okay? And then we'll clip it And then I think what I'm gonna do is go grab a zip tie. And I'm just trying something different. I usually do my bows differently than this, but let's just give this a whirl. Let's see how this goes. Make sure that we'll pull these out. And hopefully this will be kind of similar. I don't know. We'll see if I like this. I'm not sure if I'll like this or not. All right, that's not so bad. We'll clip off this. I'm not even sure you saw me do that. So basically what I did is I just gone back and forth and wrapping it, and then I pulled it out like so. This is, like I said, a different way than I normally do it. I was just in the mood to try something similar to what we did for the big giant bow. Kind of, it's a little different. And then how do we want to do this? I want to wrap that like that, and then maybe I'll hot glue that in place. And then we'll have that. And then we'll do some tails like so. Actually, maybe we want to do this all before I hot glue the center on. Yeah, maybe I'll put this on last and we'll zip tie this into place with the other ones. This is actually a pretty simple way to do it, but like I said, this is kind of different than I normally do. So maybe we'll do a couple of these. Pinch those in there as well, and then we'll do like one more for good measure. Okay, then we'll take another zip tie and we'll just go ahead and zip tie those into place while we're at it. And then we'll go in and hot glue. Totally simple way to make a bow. Okay, and then we'll go in and hot glue this around, and then we'll wire that into place. That is pretty simple. It's a little different, but I think that'll be cute. Okay, so I just hot glued that on the back. This is a little different bow than I normally do, but I think it's pretty cute. And so we're gonna just go ahead and flip a wire. We could actually use one of those green Christmas pipe cleaners, so, you know, with the Christmas greenery on it, but I think I'll just use this wire because I had it handy and I slipped it through here. And we are going to wire it in to our, and we'll tuck the wire out of the way and make sure that's nice and fluffed and that the ribbons are laying the way we want. And then now we can hang it. All right, we're gonna hang this. And then make sure it's laying good. I like that. It's really pretty. You like that? I like that. I am gonna try to use this black base because I think it balances out this. I think I wanted something a little fancier and I keep oscillating, so I may change my mind. And then I got some of this beautiful Norfolk pine that's so trendy right now, and it really is beautiful. I'll link what I got below. This is a little bit of a splurge, but it's so beautiful, and I think it's something that I'm gonna use time and time again, and I love the way it lays. So let's just stick it in here. Oh, that's too tall. So I'm gonna have to bend the stems a little bit. Again, it might be too tall compared to this, so I may end up trying to find like a shorter container. So we'll just kind of, we'll play and see, because I feel like this is gonna end up competing with the wreath, which I'm loving. So, and I don't wanna do that. So we're gonna bend this and then see how it looks. I do have I have some shorter containers, so we can try some other things. This really does lay really pretty. I am quite fond of this. Okay, that's really pretty. This is pretty lightweight. I feel like it could get knocked over easy, and I feel like it's way too tall. So I am gonna go see if I have like a lower base, and we're still gonna do it. But I think what I'm envisioning is that it hits much lower down here. So, okay, let's go see what I have. Okay, so I found this, which actually matches that a lot better. And I think that I can use this in my front entryway for the greenery. So we're gonna switch that out. That one made it top heavy. And I'm also gonna make this I'm gonna bend this a little bit so it's kind of droopy in some areas and more upright in others. Okay, I am liking that. It needs to be a little shorter. Yeah, that looks good. I mostly like this. I feel like it's a little heavy this way, so I've got to think on what I want to do here. I'm gonna let it sit for just a second, and I don't know if I need like a big chunky candle or something, so I'm gonna just think on this for just a second. But overall, I'm loving all of this. I just feel like it's missing something right here, so what would you do? Okay, and I'm loving these kind of bells. Would look great. I put a lot of these bells in different places. There's my sad little light fixture with no post. I mean, seriously, how cute is that? It's gonna be so adorable and it puts off so much light. Why won't they bring my light post? I should have built one. Well, my lamp post never showed, and so that means a future project for us to do together. I am so bummed though, because I was really looking forward to putting it in this episode. Yeah, what a big disappointment. Sometimes these things happen. I ordered it weeks ago, and you know, there's only so much I can control. Also, the tree guy, we also had a couple of other bumps and hiccups. The tree guy never showed. I think he's gonna come next week though, and my husband hurt his back, so he didn't get over eager to pull down the palm tree. So we're in kind of a holding pattern. So some of the things I had planned for this episode didn't make it in, but you know what? We can do it in future episodes because I am not going anywhere. So other than that, I am thrilled with how the front porch turned out. When I first moved in here, I was not sure I loved this exterior color. I was like, but I think once I painted the front door black, it really changed my perspective on it, because I think this looks really rich and yummy. And I love the swags that we put underneath the garage lighting. I love just everything about it. It's so, so cute. And then inside, I kind of hemmed and hawed on what to do on that left side of the entry table, because nothing was jiving until we put that lantern in. I think what would have worked really, really good is like a fatter, beefier lamp on there, but I didn't want to spend money, so that lantern is going to be super cute. I think it's a really good alternative. It also brings in a little bit more of that red. I'm loving it. I also, speaking of another hiccup, I actually had ordered a new rug, and it came in a 2 by 3 foot size, and I need a 3 by 5 foot size, and that size was out. So that is something that's coming as well. But next week we are going to be doing the dining room, and I cannot wait because I've got some fun things planned for that. A big thank you to Jackery once again for sponsoring this episode. If you are as excited as I am about a small yet mighty machine that is safe and clean, then I will put all of their information in the description box below. I know that you're going to really love it. Make a great Christmas gift this year. And I have so much more content coming for Christmas. I've got my dining room and railing and all of that to decorate, and many other areas in my house. I'm also going to be participating in the mystery box challenge and doing a Christmas home tour. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of these fun episodes that I've got planned. And if you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And to all of my DIY goddesses, you are more powerful than you know. We'll see you next time. Bye.